What's up, guys? We're back with Beyblade Burst Rise, Episode 5, all in Judgment Joker. So, yeah. Okay, so this episode starts off with Arman and Dante fighting who's going up against Joe Ledger or Joe Rukawa in Japan. And, yeah. So, yeah. But then Fumiya comes in to give us a little taste about, gives them a little about how he dislikes them, but Ichika's Ichika basically lays him out and says, "Hey, why you hate the victory? Stop hating on the victories and just focus on the big battle." So yeah, then we get into the match. We get into the selection for the match. It's Joe versus Arman. So yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, it's Joe versus Arman. So let's get into. So we start the battle, and then Arman does a little thing to focuses on Joe's like bay and attack. So yeah, but then the battle Wayman to about Arman. You said Shinja, and then Arman says Joker, and he's like Joker fool. And he's like first he says very judgement. And then he's like, Joker flush. And that bursts down. Actually, he says, Joker flush. And then another in the battle, he's like, very judgment, or the judgment in Japan. I don't know why it's called the judgment in Japan, but it's called the judgment in Japan. And that bursts Arman, causing Arman to lose. And yeah, the victory go to console him. And then Dante's like, I get it. But then they get into a match about how they get into like a fight about how he's like, how you get what I'm talking, how you get how I'm feeling. And he's like, I just do. And yeah, then Fumiya tries to recruit Loden to the Sparklings, but then Loden doesn't hear him or doesn't care. So then Fumiya's like, all that trying to get him to recruit to the Sparklings for nothing. I'll just have to crush him too. So then the second battle is Dante versus Joe. Then Fumiya says, you better not lose, Dante. I'm the only one that gets to beat you. And I also have to take down Loden too. So yeah. And yeah, it's Joe versus Dante. In the next episode, it's Joe Loden versus Fumiya. So yeah. So they let it rip. Dragon's like, yeah. They both fly out. Dante wins the first round, but then Joe wins the second round, and yeah, and that's where the episode leaves off. So yeah, this was a pretty good episode. I did enjoy it. All in Judgment Joker, and second part was Rising Battle semi-finals were pretty good. Next episode called Final, Hand and Heavy Steel Zone Luminor. So yeah, if you want to see, this episode was pretty good. I did like it. It was pretty good. To see Dante and Joe and Dante battle. And also Fumiya wanted to recruit Loden to the Sparkling, but Loden didn't want to hear any of it, so that caused Fumiya to research his strategy and wanting to take down Loden as well. So yeah, if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do that. But this has been Beckham Media, Beckham Nader. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember to always let it rip and bay away. Right.